hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hi to the ladies that are here and going to be doing this with us tonight. We have Patrice and Delonda. They're going to use their multi-needles. And so I know Patrice is doing a little bit larger of one of the pocket pouches. And then Eve and I are going to be using our single needles. And we're going to do the small one so that if you have a 4x4 hoop, if you have a 4x4 hoop, you could do it along with us. Now, I have put the link to the file in the video description. I put a list of everything that you would need in the description. Until about 15 minutes ago, I forgot that I didn't have stabilizer in there. So if you looked at it earlier and you didn't see stabilizer, I apologize for that. You are going to need some stabilizer. And you can use cutaway or tearaway. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start by saying hi to everybody in the chat while Patrice drinks that tea. Or while the other ladies get their stuff, arranged and kind of ready. We're going to do everything from start to finish on camera. So I have the instructions here. We're going to cut on camera. We're doing it all. But I'm going to go ahead and start by saying hi. So, hey, Kevin. Hello. Hey, Karen. Hey, Unbiased. Oh, let me introduce myself. I'm Marilyn, and you can see my channel's Making with Marilyn. Beside me, we have Eve, and she has.
If you're new to this.
Yeah, right.
Ain't that what Patrice said? If you're new to this.
Oh, that's right. Okay, Delonda, your turn to jabber. Look at her.
In the background. Oh, here's there.
Eve of the Baby's Booty. Below Eve, we have Patrice from Craftable Things, and then we have Delonda of Crafting with Delonda.
Yolanda's on the other side. It's pointing at me.
She's down that way. There she is. Delonda, I was so excited when you said you would do this project. It's going to be so much fun.
Thank you.
Fun. You're welcome. Hey, Karen. Hey, Unbiased. Patricia, welcome. Hey, Carla. And Mylene and Beverly. Hi, Retired Crafter 22. Hey, Jennifer Ricci and Beverly Smith. Twana, Donzel. Hey, Sandra. I have a light over here that's flickering, if you notice that. Let's see. Hey, Vanessa, welcome. Hey, Tanya. And our Lovelanders, welcome. Hey, Martha Jordan, Zelda. Hey, Dee Smith. Hey, Alice B. and Daisy. Hey, Addie. Hey, Lachelle. Hey, Lachey. Let's see. Hey, Porgy Town. And Annette. Hey, Elba. All right, I'm going to start scrolling. Hey, Greg, Naomi, Visionary Creations. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Robin S., Anna, Linda Gray. Patrice, I got invited to the Secret Society today.
Did you make it?
Nice.
No. Hey,
I didn't make it either. I got home so late at an appointment.
Shamika, I got the email around. Well, the email was from 4. I didn't see it till later. And I was trying to finish editing a video and then, get ready for this. Hey, Ethel. And now I'm scrolling. So if I didn't say hi to you, I saw you, Kelly, as you went by. Welcome. Thank you guys for being here so much. All right. So, hey, Jesse. Welcome. So, again, we have Patrice and Delonda. They're doing the multi-needle. And then Eve and I are doing the single needle. So, Eve, we're going to do the 4x4. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And then, Patrice, which size are you doing?
I think I'm doing the 7x8. I'm going to make this as a gift.
Okay.
But both of you are doing 4x4. Nobody's going to do 5x7?
I'm doing the 5x. I thought it was 5x6, but whatever. 5x whatever.
It is 5x6.
Yes, 5x6.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, Eve, if you want to do a different one, you can. I can do the 4x4 by myself, but I really, okay. Well, I'm going to do that teeny one.
Yeah, I'll do the 4x4.
I want people, because there's a lot of people that have small machines that they can do this. And this is one of my favorite projects.
Yep.
And it's so cute. That's the little bitty one that you can do on the 4x4. So if you want to follow along, when you get the file, there are printable instructions. And so I have printed mine out. I plan to start like a 3-ring binder of my embroidery things so I can keep them all together. And it tells you. So it says if you're making the 4x4, it tells you the size of fabric that you need for the outside, the fabric you need for the inside, the ribbon or fold over plastic if you want to have a little loop on it, which is optional, and the size of the zipper. And it does say no metal teeth, so we're using nylon zippers.
Right.
Now, it doesn't say in there stabilizer, which surprises me because then the first step is hoop your stabilizer. So even though they don't include those, you do need stabilizer. And I guess it tells you that before you get started in the little paragraph before the instructions. So we have 2 4x4s. Delana's doing a 5x6, and then Patrice is doing the 7x8. So for our 4x4s, we need 2 pieces of our outer fabric, and I'm cutting mine out of an old pant leg of Tim's. We need those to be about 6 inches by 6 inches. And then we need 2 inside fabric. And I'm going to use this beautiful purple Waverly fabric for the lining. Also 2 of those at 6 by 6. You have to have a zipper at least 5 inches long, and it can be longer. I'm going to use this purple zipper. And then I don't know which ribbon I'm going to use yet. Oh, spotlight for a minute. I'm either going to use this one or this one. I like both of those.
Ooh.
And I think for the purple bag, those would both be really cute.
Yeah, those are pretty.
So, Eve, you want to show what you're going to use?
I don't. My denim is over yonder. I was gonna show it once I got to the table, but this time I think I'm gonna use my bluey fabric because I haven't used it yet.
Cute.
Cute,
Very
little.
cute.
This is the lining, not the outside, because so this project, basically it's a jean pocket, and you can make it out of any fabric you want. Period. Poo. But I love denim, so I have a slight stretchy denim over there that I'm going to use. And then I got a zipper to match. I'm going to do light color zipper, and then that's pretty much it. I'm going to do the 4x4. So,
I forgot to show. I'm using this purple thread also.
I got candle thread in. My order came in.
It did? Wait a minute. You ordered? You have any really
Nice.
pretty ones you want to show us?
I didn't even open it yet because
Okay.
I got to do a reel, but
Oh, yeah.
I'll open it and just hold the box. Miles, can you get that box off the table for me?
Downstairs.
Yeah.
You want to show us what fabrics you're using?
Yeah, I'm using this.
Oh, very
That's
cute.
really cute.
Perfect.
I have some red denim right here. Hold on. Let me.
Ooh.
All right.
Not red denim.
You're
Oh,
fancy on us.
Fancy. That's
oh.
Thank you.
That's a lot of thread, ma'am.
In order to get free shipping.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
That'll be really cute.
That's gonna be really cute.
Super cute. What color is it?
Really cute.
I have all of these. I'm thinking brown.
Mm-hmm.
Brown or
What all colors
Or
are
that tan.
fabric? Are you
tan.
yellow in the chicken fabric? Oh yeah,
No.
that's a pretty one.
Yeah, this would good. This would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good. My light is really annoying me. All right,
Patrice?
I think she's gonna show her thread.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just gonna hold it up. I haven't even opened the box.
Oh,
Whoa.
my word!
Not a real box, y'all.
Boy, you can bench press that a couple of times. Get you a super
Real
flat stomach.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? It's boxes of boxes.
Oh,
Oh,
So you're not gonna be able to see it.
Oh,
You know?
okay. Okay.
well,
Let me
we'll
just
check
open
it out on your reel.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just open one. Let's see. Cause I gotta check
The
to see
reel is gonna be like this, just panning spools and spools and spools. Ooh, that green is pretty. That's kind of like a wintergreen almost. That's pretty.
I don't remember getting that one, but I guess I had to. So
Maybe that's the one you threw in at the end to make it over
Ooh,
your.
that's Patrice
screen.
right there.
Yeah, that is pretty.
No,
No.
it's
white.
like
Just regular
it's
white.
not white. It's like I don't know what it's called. It's not white though. It looks white. It's like a
It does.
cream
Okay.
off white.
Mm-hmm.
That'll go good with your chicken bag.
Yeah, not tonight though, ma'am. I'm not changing any
Not
thread, ma'am.
tonight. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Alice.
That's what I did with
All
my
right, Patrice, you want to show us what you're using?
All
phone.
right, so I'm using jean material because we're, making a jean pocket square. And then this is the fabric that I have. This was a fat quarter from Joanne. And then I have this color zipper to go with it. I couldn't decide which zipper, or I can't decide just yet which zipper. So putting the zipper on is fairly early on. And I was looking for pom-pom
Oh, cute.
put on it.
So you know how Joann's has some of their fat quarters in the bolts also? Do you think that's one they had on the bolt?
They might have. They might have.
Because I would like a lot of that before they close.
Ooh,
Really pretty.
I'm staying far away from Joanne.
I don't want to go. I don't. It's not. It's not fun being in there.
No, I'm sure it's probably not. But all right, trying to see everybody saying hi. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you being here. And let's go ahead and get started. So, okay, you just cutting our fabric to the required sizes. Again, for the smallest one, I'm going to have 2 pieces of 6x6 denim. Oops. And 2 pieces of 6x6 of the inside fabric.
And for mine, I need 8 by 9 inch pieces of everything. So that's what I got.
All right. That looks like Delonda, yours is everything 7x7.
7 by 7. I was looking up. Huh?
I was saying if you print out your instructions.
I depend on my teacher.
Where is your teacher?
Right there.
Eve? You're pointing at Eve.
I'm
Yes.
pointing at you.
Oh,
No, he's not pointing at me.
I'm pointing at you.
okay.
I need to get my rotary cutter. My more Kelly.
I'm using my 10 by 10 hoop. Patrice, what hoop are you using?
I'm going to use the big one because I don't want to take it off. But 10 by 10 is good. Yeah, it's perfect. It's just perfect. Watch. You're going to be so amazed at this project. You're going to want to do it all the time.
Yeah.
I feel that. Yeah. Are you using cutaway or tearaway?
I'm using tearaway.
Me too.
You're using tearaway too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh well, yeah. I use either one. Whichever I grab at the drawer first. Because that's the one thing I do like about the 4x4. I have a lot of stabilizer that fits the 4x4 hoop, so it's just right at fingers reach without me having to cut anything. They're already pre-cut
nice.
squares.
Ooh, that is nice.
Mm-hmm.
For this project, the only reason I really like the tearaway is that once we get the zipper stitched in and we have to get rid of the stabilizer that's around the zipper, to me, it's just really super easy to do that if you use the tearaway. But not a big deal either way.
So with this project, we start by hooping.
You're not hooping already, aren't you?
I mean, you only hoop the stabilizer, so
Okay.
I'm just going on and throwing it on the hoop so that it's already done.
Let me make you big so you can talk through it while you're doing it.
Yeah, because next I'll just cut my fabric. But I did go ahead and grab tearaway because it was up front. And with the 4x4 hoop, we just lay it in place. But you kind of want to make sure that your hoop has a little bit of friction without any stabilizer in it, so that when you do hoop your stabilizer, it'll be nice and tight. And you don't have to worry about it not being tight enough. So that's pretty much how you hoop stabilizer.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Easy peasy mac and cheese.
with friction in it, it should be a little bit difficult to close even without anything in it. Is that what you mean by that?
A smidge difficult, yes. Smidge. You don't want it to be too tight, because then when you go to try to push it in, it'll tear your stabilizer. And you definitely don't want that. So just a little bit of friction, and then that'll get her done.
The other thing I remember about this project was that she has you cut your original fabric really much larger than what you're going to end up using.
Correct.
I was very confused about that the first time. Why it was so big and there was so much left, which is fine. It was confusing to me to begin with.
Well, that makes...
I only need one piece of this.
Two
pieces.
And then 2 pieces of denim?
Yes. And yours you said 5x6. Everything is 7 inches by 7 inches. Okay, where's my hoop?
Is there a video on cutting fabric asking for a friend?
I cut mine. I'm using this Cricut self-healing mat with a rotary cutter and this ruler. There might be a better way. I'm sure there's a better way. But
I think Eve, you're getting ready to cut yours right now, aren't you, Eve?
Yeah, that's pretty much how I cut my fabric, is with the ruler, rotary cutter, and the cutting mat. But I mean, alternatively, you could possibly mark out your cutting. Yeah, see, she has a quilting ruler.
6-inch ruler, which makes it really
super easy.
Really easy, but I'm going to go back to you so you can show yourself cutting it.
Yeah, that quilting ruler definitely comes in handy when you're trying to get a quick, especially doing quilting. Most people who do quilting, they'll have a quilting ruler, so it's easier to cut out your stuff. But alternatively, you could mark your fabric. So for instance, have a chalk marker, and if I wanted to, I could mark it out and then cut it that way. But for the most part, we just kind of use the ruler and get her done. This is, as you can see, a pants leg. I'm sorry, what'd you say, Delana?
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You good?
I just feel like for what I've done so far with fabric and cutting and stuff, nothing has had to be so exact.
That is right.
Like there's always a little extra.
Yes. And in this one, there's quite a bit extra. Because, the first time I did this project, I was trying to be so careful that it was exactly what it said. And then you get rid of a lot you get rid of a lot of it anyway.
Yes. And that's, for a person who's never really done in the hoop and stuff like that, it helps make sure that your entire project is encased in the hoop like it's supposed to be, instead of you trying to get those little pieces and you miss something,
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's why she does it that way.
Yeah. No, it worked out well.
Mhm. I know for me, sometimes I won't do the measurement she has because I'm like this, I'm just barely at the right amount of fabric. So I don't have to do it this time, but sometimes you kind of got to
Yep.
work it out.
That was when we did the candy wrapper bags. That's when I was really cutting it close.
Yeah.
And then, you learn, or you're trying to figure out how to place it in there. Because on the candy wrapper bags or the candy bags, it's kind of important how you place it to get the look you want.
Yeah, that's for certain.
And I didn't really figure that out the first time I made it.
Yeah, Marilyn is repurposing jeans too, Naomi. She's using a pair of, I think you said Tim's old jeans.
Yep. I have several pairs of them. And Unbiased, in one of her videos recently, she showed
I know.
She bought some at like a thrift store.
Yeah.
And she bought the biggest pair she could find. And then she washed them. And then she cut them into the strips of the legs, And so after she showed that, I went ahead and cut up all the jeans I had of his because it took too much room in my drawers. That I have a plastic kind of tub with drawers. It was taking up so much room, and it takes up so much less room once you go ahead and dissect it. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and put mine under my heat press to get it nice and pressed out. The jeans are really already very smooth, but my inside fabric needs pressed. I used my large press today, my 16 by 20, and it doesn't shut off automatically. And all of a sudden I thought, did I turn it off? But I had.
It turned off.
Naomi, I kept the pockets off this too, off his jeans also, and I kept the pockets because I've seen Unbiased use those on the outsides of, bags or various things.
I started reading The Alchemist again.
You did.
I started over like 9 times.
9?
But I'm on part 2, and it's only 3 parts.
Oh, good.
I realized what the problem is. With that book, you really have to listen to understand what's going on. Like with other books, I can listen and still be doing other stuff and processing and, working. With that, you can't. You got to really be paying attention to what they're talking about.
So that might be difficult for me. When I'm actually reading a book, I have to go back and reread paragraphs because I realize.
I'm sorry, Mary.
Hey, bye.
Hey, Miles.
Good luck with what y'all got going on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Where's the other bag?
They're both in the same bag.
Oh, it's one order.
But when I'm reading paragraphs, I have to reread them because my mind will start wandering and I get through the words and I get to the end of a paragraph and I'm like, all right.
What did I just read?
Yeah. What was important in that paragraph that I didn't pay any attention to? Well, hey, Priscilla, welcome. Welcome. Hey, Stacy. Got a lot of people saying hi to Miles.
Oh, hey, Miss Joyce and Elba. Elba, I am so sorry because Elba is in my Facebook group, and on her thing, her name is like Flora and Elba, and I always say, "Hey, Flora."
Oh.
So sorry, so super sorry. So,
Vanessa was asking what Miles was making.
he had to do 2 sashes.
Hi, Loretta.
Today was a struggle because, but we definitely gonna have a conversation. So,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Conversation.
I don't like those conversations.
we're gonna have one, but it's necessary. It's necessary. He's learning, and so he added glitter, or he added a border to the sash instead of ordering the sash that already had a border.
Mm.
That didn't make sense. That did not make sense. But he gonna get it together.
Yeah.
Hi, Loretta. Hey, Vera. I hope you had a better day today, Vera.
He just sent me some money because he wasted my vinyl because he didn't even bring his.
Oh.
But I'm gonna send it back. But
Yeah.
we're gonna have a conversation.
Still gotta have a talk.
We don't have a talk.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use the tearaway stabilizer so that when it's time to tear away where the zipper's sewn in, it makes it super easy. I know I said that already, but you know, just in case. Just in case. All right. Patrice, are you already embroidering?
No, I'm already set up, but I decided to change the thread out.
Okay. I was say she's gonna make 3 to our, well, Yolanda, you and I'll make 1, they'll make 4.
I might make half. You make 2.
Or maybe Yolanda will make 5 and you guys will make
No.
4 and I'll
I'm
make
slower than all of
1.
y'all on all the crafts.
Even though I've done these multiple times.
You've done them quite a bit, Marilyn.
I know, I'm still not fast at them.
You've done them a lot.
Uh-huh. All right, I am going to change out my thread real quick also.
Right.
And I remember one of the first times I was on live with my embroidery machine. I think it was the first time. And I was having a hard time just threading it. And at one point I pulled the thread backwards and somebody said, no, 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 never pull it backwards because you get all those frays up into the mechanism. Yeah. Cut it up above. It's meant to go forward, not backward. So I've always lived by that rule after that.
I don't.
To share?
You don't?
No. Probably should. Probably should. That's what they do as I do. Not what? Whatever. Don't listen to me.
As I do.
Don't listen to me. That's the way we gonna put it.
Patrice, what did you say? You don't either?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh.
I was saying he says to do as I say, not as I do.
Oh yeah. Well, I was watching a video of this man. I don't remember his name. He has a lot of just good little tidbits that he says all through his video. And he's the one that explained why not to do it that way. Because before I didn't know. Like, well, people say that, so I guess I'll do it. But he did explain, the why.
Yeah, there's a good reason to not. I don't want folks to think, because it is definitely, you don't want to pull it backwards through the tension discs, and then that also shreds more thread off into the machine and all that good stuff. But
yeah,
I still do it the hardcore way. Hardcore. All right. I forgot to put the design on the machine. So, doing that now.
I'm struggling at threading the thread through the needle. This machine has an auto threader. I've been successful with it maybe twice. I'm just not good at it. You kind of have to know when to let go.
You gotta know where to hold it,
And
know where to fold it, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the deal is done, you should see.
Thank you, Delonda. You calmed me down. I got it threaded. I'm trying to
Yeah,
make
my
it.
love.
I finally got it. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Bobby says, my tech told me to pull it out from the needle to the left. Keeps everything out of the mechanism of the machine. Awesome.
Did it again.
Let's see. Lachelle asked, what's the difference between a 3 and a size 5 zipper? I don't know if they're measured in, like if the name of it is how many inches it is. Do any of you know?
Yeah, it's a bigger zipper. Let me see if I got one.
But
This
would
is
a
a number
size-
3. I do know that because I have a lot of them from when we did
Oh, so the 3 isn't 3 inches.
This is a number 5 zipper. So
Ooh, that's cute.
look at how wide the teeth are versus how wide these teeth are.
Oh,
So that's
So-
what they're talking about. And
Let
the
me make
tape is
it-
wider too.
let me make you big, Eve.
the.
That is really a cute zipper.
Yeah,
is
so the
cute.
teeth
That one.
the teeth are much bigger. And the tape
Okay.
is bigger too. See?
So it has nothing to do with the length. It's the teeth size and the
It's the
width.
teeth and the tape. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
that's
if you have these kind of zippers, then you would use the number 5 design because the border for the zipper tape is wider so that you can utilize this instead of not catching this zipper.
Gotcha.
And the zipper pull is much bigger. Look at how big that zipper pull is.
Uh-huh. Hey,
Because
Joy.
it's a bigger.
9 pages.
Cornelia.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't really remember Unbiased, but he was really good.
I'm not printing 9 pages.
You don't need to.
You'll
We'll walk you through it. Hey, Linda.
be fine. Don't worry.
Visionary Creations is asking if you used the Hoop Master, Delonda.
No, I always just do it. I don't do what I do because I hoop most of the time right here. But if I'm hooping a shirt or a sweatshirt, I hoop on the floor. I'm not a good role model.
Okay, so let's see. Somebody said, Lachelle said the pattern says to use a 5.
I have a 5.
It does say, mine says at least a 5 inch of a number 5. You're right. No middle teeth.
There's 2 different file types. So there's different listings. One's for a 3 zipper and one's for a 5 zipper.
Yeah.
2
different.
So she probably just linked the 5. I mean, just you can back out of that on the website and go grab the number 3 one.
I have no idea if mine's a number 3 or a number 5, but I've never even noticed that it had to be a number something. I just looked at it and thought of inches. And so I just use a normal little zipper that you can get at Walmart or a multi-pack on Amazon. The teeth in this look decently small. So this may be a number 3.
That's
That's
a 3.
what they look like, but they're pretty small. And then let's see. So somebody said, so I use a 5 inch zipper. Yes. So if you're doing the 4x4 bag, or it says even the 5x6, you need to have at least a 5 inch zipper. For the 6x7, at least a 6-inch, and for the 7x8, at least a 7-inch.
Why do I have so many zippers? This is
Let's see.
ridiculous.
I have not, Vera. I've heard, let's see, what's it called? Zipper tape? I've never bought it by the yard.
Yeah, by the yard usually it's 5. It's a number 5.
Okay.
Hey, Angel B.
Hey, Angel B. Hey, Barb. Hey, Lena Doyle. Let's see. And Carrie says you wouldn't want a 5 on that little. So anyway, I'm pretty sure mine's just a 3. Let's see. Barb, when you say across, are you measuring from one side of the tape to the other side of the tape? Okay.
This is
And Bobby says she usually uses a 7-inch or a 9-inch zipper in all of hers, which, yeah, you can cut them down as long as it's long enough. That's the main thing. Okay, thanks, somebody. So I thought it looked like a 3-inch or a number 3. Hey, Diane, welcome. Okay. All right. Is everybody kind of good to get started?
yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to understand why do I have a zillion zippers? Like what why? Why?
For your upcoming
For these in the hoop project.
projects.
This is ridiculous though. This is they gonna have to put something into my casket.
This
Well, that-
It,
You know what? We're not keeping these. Some of these gonna have to go with you.
this coming Christmas, you're going to make a little pouch for everybody you know. You're going to get rid of those zippers, and then you're going to be going, man, I wish I had a zipper.
Look
Right.
at this one.
oh, that's a cute one.
like those. Some of
That
those
is
too.
See, all them zippers, it gives you options.
Yeah.
Why do I have? But I have a lot of. This is given. It's given. She's a zipper hoarder.
Here's the.
I
Here's
don't even
my
want to show y'all my zipper collection.
There's my
Pointless.
zippers. I have them with hoops. I
And
have-
then when you get them from Amazon, they send you a zillion.
yeah.
So
But here's the thing is the first 2 zippers I bought at Walmart. And the little bitty short ones were $1, I think. But a little bit longer, it was $2 or so. And then I found on, it was probably Amazon, that you could get a bunch where each zipper was, I don't know, 50 cents. So the other thing is I don't even have a Walmart in my town. So for me, I would rather have them on hand.
I think I'm also. If I did send something to you, I'm gonna send you all the purple ones unbiased. I don't know. I think you know what? If I'm successful with this and I don't crash out,
You're going to be successful.
yeah, you're not gonna crash out.
you're looking very.
Because
cute.
Marilyn thought she was gonna crash out and she didn't. Now she loves all the zipper pouches. Like denim here, denim there. She loves them. And it tickles me to see her so excited to do these pouches every time.
So if you like it, Delonda, what are you going to do?
Then I'm gonna use that. Can I use 12?
Yeah.
You sure
I'm
can.
gonna use that Army.
I thought about that.
Camouflage, whatever.
Yes.
With this red denim and see what it does. If it does what it's supposed to do.
Yes.
Now, I wouldn't necessarily use them to
I
Yeah,
don't have
like-
a hearing, Steve. I can't hear you. Hold on.
Use it in place of the denim, not with the denim.
I'll put on these.
right.
Oh, use it in place of the denim.
Right.
Okay. So then I just need.
Is my mic not working? Am I loud enough? No.
No, she's fooling with you.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, wait a minute, am I messing up?
I just don't think she wanted to hear what you had to say because you were going to tell her not to use them together.
Not without earrings. I can't hear without earrings.
So I missed it. Who was it? Patty, have you shown a picture? Here's a picture.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see? We all have been.
Yeah, we all have them. Hold on.
I know
No,
somebody in the Patty was asking.
Not all of us.
Well,
No,
Here's
well,
the
sorry.
zipper pouch. And then Patrice has one there to show. Let's see hers. She did a larger one.
And she put rhinestones on it.
Yes. Oh, she did the big one with the small one. So cute.
there's a hand sanitizer holder.
Cute. Oh, and there's faux leather on the back.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Thank you.
Don't say it like that again. Don't ever like that again. Started today.
Marilyn.
Yes, ma'am.
Here's our collection, Marilyn.
Oh, wait, here. Oh, wow. Yeah, but you do 2 and 3 by the time I get one done. So you have more than I do.
Let me see the inside fabric, Eve, of the orange.
The only thing I don't have is the 4x4 sitting here, but this one has
That's the one that I showed.
orange fabric.
Very nice.
Let me see the red. Let's see.
This one has cherries
Cute.
on the inside.
You know,
And what
even a
color is
white
that?
check would be cute in that.
What color? What?
Thread.
Thread?
That's not thread. Like on the outside of the denim.
No, the
Oh
top.
yeah. So I always use it's nostalgia. I use the tan, goldish tan color so that it'll look like jeans. That's usually what I do when I do mine. I don't. That's, as you see, that's the only color I use for mine. But that's just my preference. Not, you don't have to.
All right.
And this one is zebra print.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
I like that. That's cute.
So yeah, we got different. We've been doing how long we been doing these, Marilyn? Patrice?
A long time. On our video, the last time we did it last year, February 18th, I found the video that
Wow.
No way. That's the last time we did it?
February.
Over a year ago.
Hilarious.
Marilyn,
Wow.
you don't like them that much, do you?
Please, I'm gonna need you to loosen your neck because you got a lot of attitude in your neck.
Oh, hey, Dee Dee. All right. So cute. All right. So let me find I have mine on here. This might not be the right size because this is telling me to use a much larger hoop.
After y'all get your fabric, your lining, and your denim cut, and you got your zipper picked out, and you got, if you want a little ribbon holder side thingy, ribbon holder side thingy is this right here, the little tab on the side, so that you can put a keychain like Patrice. And I like them sometimes. I don't like to do them all. It depends upon the size of the pouch. Then you're pretty much set. So hoop your stabilizer first. You want to get your cutaway or your tearaway. It doesn't matter which one you use. And well, it kind of does matter, but it doesn't matter. It'll matter at one point. If you use cutaway, it'll make it a little bit harder, but I'll show you how to navigate that when we get to that part if you decide to use cutaway. But tearaway is the easiest to use. Did you post the link to the bling pattern for those new to the crafter hood?
No, I don't even have the bling pattern, but I do have a problem. I don't have the size I want to do on my computer.
Uh-oh.
Well, Evie has the bling pattern. Remember Evie has. Do you sell it in your store, Evie?
Yeah, it's still in the store. I'll grab and post the link if you want me to, Marilyn.
Yeah, that'd be great. And I'm going to grab the size that I want because I really might want to make the small one, and I don't have that on my embroidery machine anymore. So let's go to the live, and I'm just going to use the link to get back into her website.
Okay.
And I do like that she just leaves what you've purchased in there so you can download it multiple times.
She didn't look like I don't know what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Signs by Little B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you say?
She's gone through a little bit of a hard time in the last year.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what I thought. I don't know what I'm not. She doesn't look bad. I mean, 'cause
No, but she doesn't. She doesn't really look. She doesn't. No, she really doesn't look like what I thought she'd look like either.
I
It
think
doesn't look like her name is designed by Little B.
that's
Let's just
Well,
say
like Lisa Frank. When I think of designs by Little B, I think especially like all of her designs and stuff. That's kind
Yeah.
of like she looks like us. She don't look magical. She look like us.
well,
Okay.
so I
Here.
think part of that bling pouch overlay. Part of what that is, when I went to meet her, she is super short.
Oh yeah.
Super short. She's a little teeny thing. She's shorter than me, and I'm 5'5". So I mean that may not be saying a lot, but she's short. So that could be where
You
that
got her
came
name.
from. Mm-hmm.
I think I was expecting like somebody in their like 20s.
Oh yeah, no.
Cause I like Little B. Like I was thinking about, okay,
Yeah.
that's me, Little B.
That's
That's what I was. That's where I'm going with this. I think y'all. That's what I was thinking. I don't know.
That's funny.
Oh, this says I do have it on it.
Ooh, I hope my thing is.
Oh no, definitely not picking that short.
Who?
It's just no. I was telling Miss Naomi, it's not that I was picking on her being short. It's just it was a true. I wasn't expecting that when I met her. It's like, wow, you are short. 'Cause most it just strikes me whenever you meet someone who is shorter than you, and I'm 5'5" is kind of like average-ish. So
My girl's a 5'5".
mhm.
Well, I'm 5'4". That's not. I wouldn't say that's short. It's just not tall.
Okay, so for select color, then what?
Select color.
Yeah.
Oh, for the first thing, you're gonna be. Are you ready to start stitching?
Yeah.
You can do for right now. You can do everything with one color that will go with your project. So for the most part, your stitches, the only stitches that'll really show are the design on the front.
Okay.
The first
So
stitch
it
is
kind of technically don't matter what color you use.
All right.
the placement stitch for your.
Want to bring my camera over here?
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Oh boy. Y'all know I can't see the chat. I don't know if it's I can't see the chat.
Elvis says her youngest is 5'8", and the rest of the girls are 5, including his 5'2", and the oldest is 5'1". Yeah,
My
I have
sister-
one tall sister also.
Hey, Uni.
All right, what's the first thing?
First thing you're going to do is stitch out your placement stitches.
Ooh, this boy had this thing on 1,000.
Why do I not have a needle in my machine? What in the world was I going to stitch like that?
What in the world?
How am I in the journal already? Let's see.
Woo, it's about to be an oily mess. It's oily. I'm gonna move my camera.
Oh my
You're
goodness.
gonna put your machine on automatic, manual.
Delana's gonna be the first one done.
Right. I'll be back, Delon. I mean, Marilyn. I got to find my needles. This is great.
I am in Kansas, Visionary Creations. Patrice is awfully quiet.
Who said
Patrice,
She over there with Toto and them.
that? Oh.
hey Vivian from Australia, welcome. Oh, Patty, my craft room is not extremely clean. Just what you see behind me is clean. The rest is not.
No, Patty, you got your vision. Go ahead and get to the eye doctor.
Mylene says she loves your shirt, Delonda.
Thank you, Miley.
So I did my placement stitch. My machine's a little oily. Got a little oil on here.
Mine
Right.
too.
It came out.
I wish there was a way to avoid it.
I am getting so frustrated. This says it's a 4x4 design.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to get rid of everything on this except for the one that I made.
Oh.
Not everything, but
Let me look. Do you want me to look at that? I don't want to print 9 pages. You want me to just look at? I don't know what's after the.
oh, okay.
Zipper. In your
Get my
zipper,
Uh-huh.
Yeah. and then you're going to put your zipper here, and you're going to put it right side up, and then you make sure your tab is sticking over on the side. So it's going to go like this. Hold on. So you can see that.
Are you using the 8x13?
Yeah. So it's going to go like that. And then your pull is going to be outside of the placement stitch area. You can use some painter's tape to tape it down. Or pens.
Let me see the tape in yours.
We gotta wait for Edie and Marilyn. They're still setting up.
You good?
So I'm just gonna tape it like this. I'm just taping it down. Just you can either tape the sides down. It doesn't, you just don't want it to move.
Yeah. And you're not unzipping it.
Nope, not yet. Not yet. Oh, you're waiting for me?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were on. I'm gonna move mine over a little bit more.
Hi, Angela.
Hi.
Welcome. Let's see. I like Delonda's reel on all the stuff she has in one area because of working on her craft room. Oh yeah,
It's a mess.
the bedroom.
I did work on my We Create stuff. I just haven't labeled everything. But I worked on that one table. And then I did move that other DTF printer out and put this one, the new one. I gotta set that up.
All right, I'm just taping it like this. You don't have to put the tape right here where I'm putting it, but just tape it like this.
Okay.
Started?
Yes.
Just tape it like that.
All right.
All right. I am finally ready. All right. So step 1 is telling us to add our hoop. And then you go ahead and do the first stitch out. The first stitch out is just going to be your placement stitch like Patrice talked about. It stitches out so that you see where your zipper goes, and it stitches out and shows the rest of your pocket. And then it has a color stop in it so that you can take your hoop off. Now, I don't know why, but the first of my stitch out didn't look so good, doesn't look so good, but you can see the perforations See, my thread didn't stitch there for some reason, and my loops are included. But
Sorry.
you can see the perforations to know where that zipper is going to go. So let's see. Eve, have you already stitched out that part? You have, haven't you?
What? Just tack the zipper down? Yes.
And then Patrice, have you already done your placement stitch?
Huh?
Have you done your placement stitch?
Which placement stitch?
Of the very first placement stitch?
Yes, Marilyn.
I'm way
Ooh,
behind. Way behind.
God.
Okay. All right.
Got
Let's see if
I didn't know what she was. I didn't know what she was saying because I just showed it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been panicking over here because I couldn't get the right design on there.
It's okay.
All right. Number 2, take your zipper and place it right side up between the railroad tracks. So Delonda, on yours, you can probably tell where your zipper goes. You're putting it right side up.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't stitch on the sides of the zipper, so you don't have to worry about your pole being in the middle quite yet.
Okay.
All right, then I'm going to take my zipper down.
I'm trying to move my camera over, but I'm listening very
Okay.
well. I'm
No
doing a
problem.
very good job of listening.
My husband is down in the garage running something, and he's making all kinds of. You hear that? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well, Peter has been home all day.
Oh.
I'm like, you is okay. All right.
So are you saying I don't want Tim to retire?
And then Miles came home too. So okay, it just and then the ma'am. So yeah, okay.
Oh.
Okay. You get where I'm going with this?
Uh-huh. I'm
Okay.
picking up what you're putting down.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So then once you either tape it or pin it down,
Oh no, Marlene, I'm going to.
and then we're going to put it back on the machine. So here's what mine looks like. And we're going to put it back on the machine, and we're going to do the next step.
I can't. I'm not. Oh man. Let me think. Trying to.
Angie, that was embroidery tape or tape that you could sew over. So whenever you use double-sided tape with your project, you want to make sure that it's friendly to your needle.
Is that a good view?
Yes.
So I have the on the line.
Mm-hmm.
I mean the zipper on the line. I'm gonna take it down.
Yeah, in between. Visionary Creations, I'm the same way. I buy long ones because that saves me stress and aggravation trying to. Because otherwise, I'd be buying 5-inch, 6-inch, 7-inch, 8-inch.
Right.
I don't have time for that, so I just buy long ones.
What?
Zipper, she was saying, because Demps is having a meltdown because I got this long zipper and I'm gonna cut it up. I'm cutting the edges off, and she's saying I'm wasting zipper. And
Now,
she's
if
right.
you have
I
those
am.
little, if you have the little
I
end
probably
things
am.
and the zipper pulls, you can reuse the
Yeah,
unused part.
but I don't have any zipper pulls, so one in the trash.
Like Cheryl says, Eve has sewn down her zipper and is patiently waiting on everyone else.
Okay. What's next?
Okay, so after that, you're going to take it back off the machine.
Take your hoop off.
And what?
Turn it
And
over.
it says, this is where you might start to feel overwhelmed. Don't be. It's so easy. Remove the hoop and flip it over. So we're going to flip our hoop over. Hey, I'm going to focus on your table, Eve, because you got a straight down view.
You're gonna take it off the machine.
Turn it over.
Flip it over. Take your
Already
bottom under the zipper lining piece and flip it right side down. Line the straight edge up on the bottom placement line of your zipper. Yes, it looks like it's upside down and on the wrong side of the project. It isn't. Carefully pin this piece of fabric in place from the front side, preferably, but I'm just going to use tape. So there's no pokies near the machine bed. Tape works also. Make sure to stay out of stitch path. So now convert that to our language, Eve.
So if you have directional fabric, the first thing you want to do after you flip your hoop over, your zipper is wherever your zipper is up at the top. You want to just lay your fabric for now over the top of it if it's directional, so that if this is words, it's face up. Now you're going to take it and you're going to turn it over, flip it up, so that once you flip it back down in place, your stuff is right way up. Hopefully that makes sense. If you don't have directional fabric, that part doesn't matter. You can just lay it over. So you want to take your straight edge, and on this, I wish I had to use the color, but notice I have, this is the railroad tracks where your zipper goes, where you put your zipper. There's a top line, there's a bottom line. You want to lay that lining fabric right side down and cover the zipper where you can't see it, but you want to line it up with that bottom line right there. So we're going to take our fabric right side up, flip it up, and then lay the straight edge of it up against that bottom zipper line and tape it in place.
Okay.
Did you follow that?
Yes.
Where's your okay, so now slide it up. Yours isn't directional, is it, Dawn?
You want my chickens to be
Yeah,
upside
hers
down?
is directional. Delonda's is directional.
Eggs
Okay.
already cost too much. You want my chickens to be upside down?
No, we don't want the chicken. So turn it over so that it's right side up. Yeah. Okay, so now that you got it right side up, grab the bottom of the fabric and just flip it over. Yes, just like that. Yep. Flip it all the way over. All the way until your fabric is laying flat. Now slide it down so that it completely covers your zipper. Slide it all the way down. All the way down. There you go. And tape it in place right there.
Tape it on the sides.
Yes, tape it on the sides.
I hear Patrice going to town over there.
I should have had some pieces of tape ready.
Yeah, ain't no rush. Once you get it the first time, it's like, and you see the instructions, then you just, you can get back to
Yeah. So here's what mine looks like. Mine's not directional, so I didn't have to worry about what she was talking about. But it is upside down, covering all of the way to the bottom perforated line of the zipper.
Okay.
Okay, now you're going to turn it over.
Did you already stitch that?
No, you don't stitch this yet.
Oh, you don't?
Which one?
So it should when I turn it over, it should still be sticking up away from the.
That is correct. See how it's still flapping in the wind up here? Just kind of lay it down and make sure that stays out flat, straight. And now you want to take your front fabric. Since ours is denim, it's not really directional. Unless you kind of want to. Mine has a stretch, so that. But
let me turn this camera off for a minute. Hold on, so I can process my thoughts. Keep going. Go ahead. I'm good. It's gonna be fine. I pulled it off.
Huh?
I pulled the fabric off.
Oh yeah, that'll happen. I mean, because the tape is kind of hard to tape it sometimes, especially if your fabric, like mine, is way bigger than it's supposed to be. So it's kind of hard to tape it. So. But it's no worries. Take your time. I'm not rushing you. We ain't rushing you.
Nope.
I'm trying to take it a little harder so it can stay.
Okay. That's why some people prefer to pin, but I don't like pins on my embroidery machine. I just don't. Because it's so easy for you to pin it in the wrong place and it'll break a needle.
Okay.
Okay, so now that you have the lining fabric sticking straight out, now you want to get your denim, the front fabric,
Yeah.
and turn it the same way where it's face pretty side down. And you're going to lay that and cover the zipper on the front just like you covered the zipper on the back. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it goes along and hides that zipper, and you put the edge of the fabric along the bottom of the zipper. Exactly. And then you'll tape it in place as well or pin it in place if you pin, or however you want to do it. Now, for those of you who like I did and Marilyn did, we took our hoop off of the machine and it's sitting on a separate surface. At this point, you're going to put this hoop back on the embroidery machine. But when you do that, just make sure that you're holding all that fabric straight out and put it back on the machine. Because if you don't, it's easy to crimp fabric up under your hoop and then you'll stitch it in place and that just messes up the whole project. So just make sure everything is still sticking straight out when you put it back on the machine and clip it back in place. Make sure your zippers, if you have a long one, make sure those are out of the way too.
And then press start.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you can press start.
It's just one line.
That is it. That's correct.
Okay.
So now, after you stitch the one line, leave this lining piece. My bluey fabric is going to stay sticking straight out, but now we're going to flip this front piece down in place. So you're going to fold it down in place.
Kind of finger press it.
Yep, give it the little seam or crease on the fold right there, and then you tape this down however you can.
Looks like this next step, it's just top stitching that. Is that the purpose? Okay.
Yep.
And that's
So
the only
if
thing.
this next step, like I think Marilyn was getting ready to say, you talk about the decorations and stuff.
Oh, nope. You go ahead. I'm going to make you big.
Okay. This next step, after you flip this down, hopefully you guys saw that. All we did was we stitched that one line and then flip that front fabric down. This is going to stay sticking out. You're not going to stitch this yet. Once you pull it down into place, now it's going to do this pretty stitching right here, the decoration on the pouch. So if you want to put your name on this,
yeah,
you would edit this design, and usually I do it after this step and program the name or whatever you want to design, butterflies, whatever, after you stitch this part so that it'll go wherever you want it to go.
Okay.
So it'll stitch this and then it'll stitch your other design, then we'll move forward. But that's if you want to add that.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to add it, it'll just look like this, okay?
Patrice, did you add a step in yours?
No, I didn't.
Okay. I thought about it today. I was like, well, I'm not exactly sure where it would go. So, okay.
Yeah, it goes after that step, or it can go before that step, as long as as long as it's lined up correctly.
Yeah. And then you're making sure that the liner fabric is still, like Eve said last time, make sure it's not underneath where you're going to be stitching.
Can't tell you how many times I done stitched them darn things in the wrong place.
This is so cute already.
Yeah, it's a super cute project.
That's me, little B. Okay, now what?
We gonna let it stitch. Did yours finish already?
It just stopped right there. It just did this. Can you see me, Picky Picky?
Yep, hold on. Let me find you.
I only
Yep.
have that.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so it'll stitch your fabric in place. So what that's doing is this line is just tacking this down so that it doesn't move. Now when you hit it again, it's gonna stitch your design. Sorry. So yeah, that step out.
And the chicken fabric is still out of the way.
Still out of the way.
Yeah. Now it does say, let's see. So step 5, this next step will stitch along the edge of your fabric on top of the zipper to tack it down. So that's what we just did. Then number 6 says, now starts the fun part. Remove the tape and pins from the front piece and flip over the bean stitch. Huh?
Yep. That was a bean. So when it did that straight stitch, yes, that's a bean stitch.
Okay. Leave the lining piece as is. The next step will stitch it into place with a top.
Yes. So that's what Delonda just showed on hers. What it's going to do is stitch the outline of the pocket shape, and it stitches your fabric down in place so that once it starts doing the pretty pocket design, your fabric won't shift all over the place.
Okay. Okay. Now
The zipper should still be out of the way?
Huh?
The zipper should still be out of the way?
Yes, zipper should still be way out in the sunset. Zipper doesn't come to play with us until a super important step. It ain't zipper's time to shine yet. It ain't zipper's time to shine.
Cute. It looks so cute.
Oh, hold on. Okay, let's see it again. Oh, yes. I love it. Love the colors.
Now it's time for me to pull this down and then open my zipper up. This is a very quick project.
I'm going to do one for my mom.
I love it. It's very quick.
Y'all got the fast stitching machine.
So Eve, next, you see where number 7 is in the instructions? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Now? Okay.
No, I'm not at number 7 yet.
That's where I am. I'm number 7, I think. That's where fold the fabric down.
So take it off and fold the fabric down?
Yeah, the back.
After your design stitches on the pocket.
So literally all I'm doing is just folding this down and taping.
Yep. And then you put up the zipper over. And then
Look at those cute chickens.
Mm-hmm.
They better be over there being cute.
Okay, now when you flip it over, now your zipper comes out to play with us. So you pull your zipper pull all the way over to in the middle of that pouch.
Oh, do it right now?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Because if you don't do it right now, that'll be the end of your zipper.
But it's already stitched right here.
how did it stitch?
I don't know. Let's see. What do you think? You put it on, you line it up. when you folded it over, it should have pulled. So the only thing I can think is when you pull that fabric down for this step here just before tacking it, you might not have pulled it all the way down because it's folded and it's lined up in the right place. That's the only thing I can think. But it's no worries. It's easy. It happens. But unfortunately, do you have another one of those red zippers?
No. Did I not put it where you told me to put it?
You lined it where we told you to line it, but when you go to pull the top fabric down, you got to pull it all. You got to pull it, and let me show you. So when it was lined up at the bottom of this
Can
zipper,
you make your,
right,
can you make her?
Oh yeah.
let me show you.
Yep. Let me find her there. There we go.
So when it was on here, it was on there and it was lined up at the bottom, which you did that right. But when we go to flip it over, I guess yours looked like it was, you left it lined up here instead of pulling it down to where the stitch line was. So when you pull it down to the stitch line, then this outline stitches it into place and it's below the zipper so that you can pull the zipper over. I didn't see you pulled it down. I thought it was down.
Unless maybe what I think she did was it wasn't lined up when she did the initial placement because there wouldn't be a stitch at the top of the red. I think she didn't put when she lined it up. When you covered the red with like pull it up some because when you covered you didn't cover like you were supposed to put it like this, like it was supposed to cover the whole zipper, but I think you just covered the top part right here because if you look, it didn't have
she did.
there.
But she did cover the zipper. I saw her do it.
The entire zipper? Because there shouldn't be a line at the top right there above.
That's true. That's true. It shouldn't.
So that's why I'm thinking like that's how it was up. There shouldn't be a line there. I don't know.
Okay. No worries.
It's okay.
No worries. It's not hard to well, we say frog that and then we'll next one. Because you have more denim, you have more chickens. We just kind of the zipper is kind of a, but I can show you how to save that zipper, but it'll take you a minute. So it'll be better for right now just to get another zipper. I'm sorry.
I don't know what I did wrong. I don't understand.
I think that's why we're gonna take you through it again to see.
Yeah. What I'm gonna suggest to help you and us see what you got going on, when you stitch it again, let's use a different color. Use a darker thread on the stabilizer so that not your pocket. You're gonna go back to whatever color you want for your pocket, but on the stabilizer so we can make sure that your fabric is lined up where it's supposed to be. You know, so if you
this is trash.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
Right.
We've had that happen. It happens. It's not. This project is easy to do the wrong thing.
It is.
So if you're doing this with us, don't get frustrated. She can seam rip it, Shay, and yeah, that's what I was saying. She did pull it down, but Dimps and everybody, she can do seam ripper, but that's a whole nother stage that I don't think Delonda wants to fool with, and that's a lesson for another day. Seam ripper is a lesson for another day, not tonight. Not tonight. Beverly, that's when Patrice said that. That's what I was thinking. But it's hard to tell when you can't see the lines because the lines are the same color as the stabilizer. So it would have been a little bit difficult for us to be able to tell that from. But she did everything right. She did everything right. It's just we didn't see where the zipper was being placed. Yeah, Shay. I mean, hopefully I can walk her through the steps later of saving her zipper. But for right now, we're gonna just set it off to the side. But for those in the chat, if you are new here and you made a situation where something similar happened, the seam ripper, all you got to do is go through and go up under all those, you know, the loops and rip out the stitches, and you can save a lot of the project. But you know, you got to have the patience and the fortitude to fool with a seam ripper. Some people don't care for a seam ripper, so
Yeah.
because it can be stressful. Like that sign that you go in your that people put in their sewing room. If you see me with a seam ripper, don't bother me. Don't come near me or something like that.
That sounds like something to do while you're sitting on
Right.
the couch doing something else.
Yeah.
Okay, so Eve, we're still on her number, not step number 6 in the machine, but just her number 6
Mm-hmm.
right there.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, now comes the fun part, remove the tape, blah, 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 from the front piece. If you taped the lining next to the zipper, remove it too, and flip it over the beam stitch, which was the tack down, you know, the first tack down stitch of our denim. So I folded it down, and then the next step, we'll stitch it into place with a top stitch. She says she did hers in white, and she shows a picture of hers in white. So now it says, then stitch the seam detailing. So we did that. The lining piece should still be out of the way underneath the hoop. This is how we achieve the hidden stitches fully lined look. Okay, so we're done with that first step number 6. So then I think we're on to number 7. Remove the hoop, flip the lining into its permanent home. Okay, so I'm on the back. I'm flipping the lining over its permanent home, and then I'm going to finger press it a little bit. And it says, pin it into place from the front. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tape it on the underside instead. Okay.
I'm confused how that happened.
I think what Patrice said.
Because I saw her doing everything right. Okay. She had a flap in it. I just rewound the video and something was off when she put the fabric down. She had a flap in it. But to Patrice's point, like she said, if you look at mine, you don't see any stitching up here, up above the zipper. But for hers, there was stitching up above the zipper. So my thing, maybe the placement of the zipper was off.
We gonna get it.
I don't know. It's no big deal. This, I promise y'all, it really ain't that horrible. This is gonna be super easy. We're gonna fly right through it. I'm gonna wait right here until we get her back to this point.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm not going any further. So Patrice and Marilyn can, because they've done this project before, but I'm gonna wait.
Okay, sounds good. I'm probably still
Barely, yeah, I think so.
For either you or Patrice. Okay, this other side, the floral fabric is her lining. Okay, so pull the lining down, put it into place. Move the zipper pull inside the design.
Yeah. Put it in the center of the bag.
Okay.
Preferably.
Uh-oh.
But it's better.
Okay, now
Get your little ribbon.
I feel like I want to tape that zipper down though.
You can.
The side of it. And then, so this is where if I'm going to put a little tab, I put the tab on?
Yes.
Okay, so I did that. I'm definitely doing this cute. That is so weird. My stitching almost looks pink instead of purple on this denim. Okay. Alrighty, so next 2 steps are a ribbon and a tack down. If you'd like to place a ribbon or fold over elastic, make sure fold it in half, please. You want it just outside the bag. Keep in mind that anything you stitch into this bag will flip inside out, so you want the folded edge of the ribbon on the inside. Make sure to stay under the zipper so it won't get sewn into the outline of the bag in the next step.
Yeah, so for that step, I would put it where she did in the picture. So for that, number 8, yeah.
So step 6 is just a placement stitch for the little ribbon.
Yes.
So I can go ahead and do it, and then I'll put my ribbon where it showed me to put it. Okay. Here's the one thing I really do wish she would do in her instructions. She has all these numbers, but they don't correspond
With the
with stitch step. I wish she would add the stitch step into her instructions.
Good suggestion.
I hear singing.
Where's my cook? Go back there. All right.
Righty. So now, so that was literally just a tiny little stitch
Mm-hmm.
to show me where to put it. And the loop side goes to the inside of the pocket. Your raw edges go on the outside. Let's see.
The teeth of this zipper go on this line right here.
Okay,
Can
I'm gonna
you
make it big.
Can you please pull it up so that we can see? Pull it off. I'm sorry. I know it's a pain to take it off the machine. Yes. So you did put it up there in the top rectangle.
Do the teeth
That's
go
where you-
on the line?
No, they do not. They go inside that box. If you lay the zipper tape inside that rectangle, you'll see it's the exact size of your zipper tape.
And mine actually wasn't the same size.
Oh, my apologies. Well, you
Mine's
did the number 5.
Yeah, my zipper was narrower, so I just
Yeah, you did the
centered it.
number 5. So lay it directly across that square, that rectangle at the top of that square.
I don't want to say this, but that stabilizer look a little bit loose in that. Ooh,
That's fine.
that's okay.
For somebody who didn't want to say it, you sure just said it.
I had to say.
Now, Delonda, the only thing I would suggest is make sure that your zipper pull, because it's all the way closed, make sure that it's to the left. You don't want your zipper pull to be anywhere near this part. You want it to be over. So I don't know. I can't see your, so just make sure your zipper pull is over past your pocket shape. And then you'll be good. Nice.
Right here.
Perfect. A little crooked, but perfect. I think she's over it. You ain't
Oh
even
yeah, I'm
done.
definitely over it.
Oh, don't be over it.
Absolutely over it. I ain't gonna even lie about that. 100% over it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now what? Oh wait, it's gonna.
So it's gonna do. Yeah, it's gonna do the next thing.
All right.
Okay. And now just you take your chicken fabric. You take the hoop off and turn it over. And then you take your chicken fabric, right, and make sure You can lay it right side up and then flip it over like we did before, so that when you flap it down, you make sure your chickens are lined up right. But you lay it up against the bottom of that line.
Hey, Sandra, welcome.
Take it from the, it's going to be upside down if you do it that way. So lay it back. Yeah. Now take it from the bottom and flip it up. Yeah, there you go. And now line that top. Yeah. Take it out. Yep. And now lay it across. There you go. Cover the entire zipper.
Cover the entire zipper.
That is correct. You had it right the first time. Yeah. So yep, there you go. Perfect. Now tape it down.
The zipper is covered.
Yep, tape it down.
Okay. The whole zipper is covered up.
That is absolutely correct. You did it right the first time. It was where your zipper was. We think your zipper, because it wasn't in that box.
Oh,
When
because
you
that's
put the
Patrice
zipper
told me to put
first.
it on the line.
Well, she was probably telling you the yeah. It's no worries. You good.
And above the okay.
I did a demonstration and showed where I was putting it.
On the line. Then I did what you did. Okay.
No worries. Take
Okay.
your
Okay.
lining
Watch
in
the video.
place. Take the lining. Okay. And now you want to flip it over. Make sure your lining stay up out the way. Turn it over. And now you're going to get your front red piece of denim and line it at the bottom of that zipper and cover the entire zipper just like you did your lining.
All right. All right. All right. All right. That's fine. That's
Okay.
good.
Remove the hoop, flip it over, take your back lining piece.
Yep, perfect.
Back lining piece.
And now cover the zipper. Yep. And then line it up with the bottom of that zipper. Perfect. And you can tape it in place.
Bum, bum, ba, bum. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
Okay. And before we stitch the next, just make sure your lining is pulled this all the way up out the way. Don't, as long as you know it, just making sure. Okay, go ahead. Yep. You should be good.
The zipper is covered.
Yep, zipper is supposed to be covered. That is correct.
Okay, so Eve,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm looking at her number 10, not stitch number 10, but her number 10. I took the hook off, I flipped it over, so now I'm looking at my lining piece. I've put the lining piece down because I've already tacked down my zipper. So now
Okay.
I'm putting my other lining piece pretty side down, so I have pretty side to pretty side.
That is correct.
Okay, but I gotta figure out what I'm covering. Okay.
Looks like.
Place it
Here,
to
give
cover
me a
this.
sec. Okay, so Delonda, at this point, you're gonna pull your fabric down in place, that front fabric. So now you should see your zipper when you pull that red denim down.
Okay.
And she's just pulling the red down, not the.
That is correct. We're not touching the chickens.
Okay.
The chickens and the zipper is, yep. Now you see your zipper, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so you're good. Now tape your bottom piece in place. And then Marilyn says, okay, and then you'll stitch your next step, and the next step is going to do an outline of your pocket.
Should I move this tape?
No, you don't have to move that tape to there. That's the tape is a consequence. It should be all right.
And Eve, she's gonna be caught up real fast, so I'll just wait.
Yeah, she is. Oh, Marilyn, yeah, you cover everything.
Let me see where Marilyn is.
Okay, so here I have, there's my front, and there's my back after I flipped it down.
Yep.
Then I did my little placement stitch for my loop, and then I did the tack down stitch for the loop. Eventually it'll flip out.
And then you put your zipper in the middle.
And I moved the zipper in the middle, and then I'm on the next step. So, and it's telling me I'm putting pretty side to pretty side on this. But what I don't remember is, so you're saying I cover the whole thing?
Everything.
All the way up to there?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Okay, I have the outline of the pocket.
Okay. So if you, whatever color it was that you wanted your detail of your pocket to be, make sure it's that color and stitch the next step. You're still not touching your chickens and you're still not touching your zipper.
Patrice, are you on your second one?
No, she doesn't.
Looks like she's cutting outside the zipper.
Oh, let me get my big fabric cutting scissors.
Oh, I think she's okay. So Patrice, you're trimming it down, aren't you? So you can turn it inside out.
Yeah.
Are you? I got my pink and shears somewhere. I'm gonna find those. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. What did I do with them? I thought I organized everything so well, man. I can't find them. We wanted to watch you cut. We haven't seen you for a while.
For a good little minute.
I wanted to see. I was being snoopy. I wanted to see where you were.
I'm just turning it inside out now.
Thanks, Dr. Ramona. Diane says Girl Scout cookies do not taste like they used to. Okay, is that because they really don't taste like they used to, or is that because your taste is different from your treatments? Vincent, we caught you with your tongue out concentrating hard.
Okay, Yolanda. So now you take it off the machine.
Okay.
And then we're gonna turn it over.
Okay.
And then we're gonna pull the chickens down in their coop. We're gonna put them in their coop.
Okay.
And we're gonna take that down. If you can. I can't take mine. Yep. Perfect.
So turn
Turn
this
it over. Yep. Now, yep. There you chickens. Pull your chickens down in their coop. And smooth it down into place so it's nice and tidy. Yep. There you go. That looks great. And then we're gonna tape that down. So you see how you smooth it? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, come down a little bit more. Oh well, your zipper was a little bit crooked, but
I think I put this over. I hope it's over far enough.
it looks like it is if I'm looking at it right. You shouldn't see any stitches on the side of your pockets.
Yeah, I don't, but it's just, I don't
Okay.
know. I feel like it's over far, but okay.
Okay. And tape it in place. Okay. And now that your chickens are at home, we're gonna move your zipper on the front over to the middle.
Take the tape off.
Yes. Take the tape off. You're done with that too. So, and you can tear it if it got stitched in. You can just tear it. There's no big deal.
Angela, you're going through the exact same steps, but I could see that it's probably faster on a multimeter because they stitch faster. Also, if you wanted to use 2 different colors of stitching, you wouldn't have to worry about changing out your thread on your single needle. So the multi-needle would be a little quicker, but I don't think, that much.
Come over just a little bit more, just in case only because you got a circle. I don't want it to get caught in you. So come more to the middle. Yeah, right in there. Okay. So now what you're going to do is, do you want a loop on the side?
Yeah.
Hey, Eve,
Okay. Huh?
I'm going to interrupt for a second. So where your zipper is open, Delonda, on the left side, see how I would almost tape it. Is it straight and all the way into place?
Yeah.
Okay. I was say I taped mine over on that side. Just
right here.
Yeah, I did, but I guess you don't have to because it's already been stitched down. Yep, you're good.
And that part's going to be cut off anyway.
Yeah. I'm actually backwards. I taped it on the right side to keep it kind of together.
So at this point, when you put it back on the embroidery machine, it's going to stitch a little line right here to the side.
Here, let me make you big, Eve.
It's going to stitch one little bitty line over here. I haven't stitched it yet, but it's going to do one little bitty line, and that's going to show you where to put your ribbon.
Okay.
So while that's stitching, get your little piece of ribbon that you're going to use and cut it. I think about 2 inches is sufficient.
Okay.
But that's the next step that we're going to stitch.
Is 2 inches big though?
Oh, let me see. Let me look at this. What size pouch did you did the 5x7?
Yeah.
No, 2 inches ain't too big.
Okay.
I actually would probably do 2.5. Me personally, because I'm nervous with stuff like that.
And you'll have a decent amount of it sticking out that ends up getting cut off. I would probably focus more on the size of the loop that you see, the pretty side of the loop that's going to be sticking to the middle for now.
Yeah.
I have.
That's gonna be pretty.
Oh yeah, 2 inches is small. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hey Denise, I created part by LT.
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
Laura. Hi, Denise. Hey, Gail. Kim says she's loving this red. Thanks, Diane. Oh, Shamika, are you doing the small one? She says this thing, the devil, to get turned, flipped out.
Okay.
Yep.
So now take your tape that you just made and you're gonna fold it in half. Yep, fold it in half.
With
and
the
now
pretty facing the pretty side or the other way around? Mine is
pretty
like
side. You want whatever side you want to see. Put the pretty side out because this is gonna be your loop regardless. Yeah, so that's your loop. All right, now the loopy part. This part is gonna go to the inside. Let me grab this over here.
Like this.
Yep.
And then the tails, are gonna stick out. Yes, that is correct. And put it over the top of that line and tape it down. Because what's going to happen is the next step is going to stitch the exact same stitch that just
Oh,
ran.
okay. Okay.
And it's going to tack down your little, whoops, your little loopy.
Okay.
Okay. And so after you do your little loopy, you're going to get your back piece of fabric. So the back of the bag, which is your next piece of denim, your next red.
Oh.
Oh, wait, I skipped that step then. Okay, I gotta see. I've done something wrong then.
You didn't stitch your lining, did you?
No, I haven't done.
Hold on,
Here.
let me read something real quick. Let me make sure.
Let me-
Okay, so we're gonna.
Show you where I am.
If you like to place a ribbon, please fold it in half. Place the raw edges out. Keep in mind so that you can fold it. Make sure to stay under the zipper so it don't get sewn. Okay, now grab your back piece of fabric. Oh, okay, got you. I know where I'm at. Okay. Okay, so now you got your little tab in place. Mine stitched wrong. Really great. Now we're going to take our pretty side and lay it face down over the top.
Okay, the pretty side, the outside fabric, the pretty side.
Yes,
of
the outside, not your chicken.
Oh,
Your red denim.
okay. I had mine backwards. I didn't have that step done. Okay, but I'm covering the entire thing with it, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Everything, zipper, everything.
so there's the way I have it.
Yes, you should see no stitches, no nothing.
Okay. And where are you? Where do you see this?
That's after you see the picture of the elastic. The picture of the fold over thingy.
So where it
No,
says
right.
15, I see number
You see
15.
Number 8.
Oh, 8. Okay. Yes. Okay. So I see 8. Now grab your
Now number 9.
fabric. Oh, when they said
Right.
back piece, I was thinking liner.
Lining. Right.
So
No.
basically, it's the outside fabric. That's
Yes.
gonna
The
end up
outside. Yes.
I would word this differently.
Okay. So now you want to take that and you go ahead and run the next step.
Okay. So I'm leaving the other liner off.
Yes. But
And-
her first chickens are in their coop, right? They're
Okay.
where they're supposed to be.
And that's what I did.
Yes, your chickens are in your coop.
Well, I'm
And
glad.
now your zipper was pulled to the middle.
Yeah.
Your elastic is on there. So now you're gonna take your outside piece, the red denim for her and the denim for you, lay it pretty side down, cover the entire every bit of stitches, and run the next step.
Okay.
Make sure it's nice and flat. You ain't got no bunches, no nothing. So usually where the part where people kind of mess up a little bit here is that lining on the back. It can have a kink in it. And if it does, it's not that big a deal. What happened?
It hit the broken needle. It hit
the what?
It hit the
Zipper?
Yeah.
Yeah, that circle is a little big.
Dang it. Okay.
At this point, you already did your design on the front, Delonda, so you can use any other color right now to finish your project. And then if Miles can change your needle for you tomorrow, he can.
Yeah.
Unless you want to change your needle, but you probably don't want to change that right now.
No, that's girl.
Yeah, so you can do any other color. It don't even matter because we're gonna be
Nothing.
This-
This color is not going to show anywhere.
that is correct. It's not really gonna show at all, actually. Yeah, but now that you saw that, make sure that loop is pulled down. Like the loop ain't sticking up, it's down. Yeah.
It's down.
Okay, okay. So you should be good after that. Like Marilyn taped hers in place, I think. But you hopefully won't have to do that. You might want to put a piece of tape on it, tape it down just to be safe, because we don't want that to happen again. That's crazy. That was scary. So now if you just change to a different needle, you can finish stitching. Or go, you know how to back up?
Yeah, I'm trying to see what color I can use. Maybe 2015.
It won't matter. We ain't gonna see it.
Okay.
You say maybe a bright pink or even a brown.
Yeah, I'm gonna use I have
Orange.
a copper color.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be pretty. Not that it matters because we ain't gonna see it. But...
Uh, 15.
Eve Diane said, Eve, you are a good teacher.
Oh,
Great teacher.
you,
Great
Diane.
teacher.
I'm just, I done screwed up this project several times, and I know how it is. So
Elva says she's starting over. It's too much. Elva, you can do it.
yeah, I don't.
For me to do it by myself, though, I would have to probably go back and watch a video.
She did reset them, Rachel. She did reset. Okay, so at this point, take the hoop off. So here's the front. You don't see anything at all. Perfect. Oh, that looks amazing. Okay, now turn it over. And now we're gonna take your other chickens and we're gonna let your other chickens go live with the first chicken. Okay. So you're gonna have them right side up and just lay it directly on top of everything like you just did. Make sure you see no stitches.
Right side down.
Right side down. Chicken, you're gonna put the chickens together. They're gonna live in harmony. Perfect. Perfect. And just, are they right side up chickens?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
right
I
side
see
up.
what you mean.
Perfect.
So
Now,
the
tape this down really good if you as good as you can, because you're gonna flip this. You got to put the hoop back on, and you don't want this to bunch up or nothing under your hoop and mess this part up. So try and tape that down as best as you can, because this is the part where I get through the whole darn thing, and the stupid lining comes in the way not every time, but it's done happen more than once, and I don't like it. Okay, and kind of hold it.
I'm gonna add a little more. 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, and the hoop. It's so fun.
So tape like Maryland. That is correct, Kristen. Okay.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Perfect.
Tape
So
like
now flip it
Maryland.
back over and put it back on the machine.
Boy. Uh-huh.
And then hit go.
Oh, and it doesn't even leave anything we have to stitch up, does it? We just flip it right side out, through the zipper.
Right, but you will have to seal something. So that's where I usually use hem tape.
Okay.
But how do you get to the zipper?
Oh, you gonna get to it, my dear. All right, so that's it. You're done. Take it off the hoop. Take the hoop off the machine, and
So
you're
I
done.
left
with
that
the
out of
machine.
the description about him.
Yes, you did. Yeah, the hem tape. And now take it off the hoop. You're done with that part, and all the embroidery is done.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to my table.
Okay.
So we
We'll wait
can
on you.
unhoop it and everything.
Yep. You're welcome.
Hallelujah.
I don't know.
My sister's gonna like this. She loves purple. She's gonna love it.
Ooh, damn, you wrong for that. I didn't think of it.
And we're gonna use trashy scissors over the zipper.
Well, I use mine are serrated, or you could use like some heavy duty zippers. I also have some cobalt that men folk would use in the garage, tool shed. You could use that, but
I
no, I would not use my good fabric zippers
Yeah.
for this next step. But that's why I have these. These are serrated. They're called well, these are Karen K. I don't know. Some other company calls them Kai zippers. Scissors. I'm just
Patrice, how
glad
you doing over there?
I'm doing great.
Can't wait to see your adorable pouch.
I'm just glad Delonda picked the 5x7 because if she had to struggle to turn this 4x4, buddy, she would have been gave up on this project. Especially if she hadn't gave up, she would have given up by this point.
I was ready to give up on that stupid candy bag. Oh my word. That was awful. And then I think I did a second one or something.
Yeah, I gotta make another one.
What was I thinking?
I like the candy bag. I mean, it's technically the same thing. It's just you gotta fuse the candy bag first.
Yeah, that vinyl, the vinyl stuff. Oh my goodness! To me, made it really, really, really hard to birth that thing.
I use my candy pouch bag just about every day. I keep my sugar in it.
So now we're just cutting.
Make sure when you cut though, make sure you leave that tab.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Did you cut your tab? The part that's
I
the
forgot
opening?
to leave a tab, but I have a decent amount of fabric on the outside of that.
Yeah,
I'll
so
be
you should be
fine.
okay. Yeah,
I'll
you should
be
be okay.
fine. Dang it.
No worries, you should be okay.
Darn. It'll be okay. Hey, Delonda, if you're cutting around yours, don't do what I just did. And then on the corners, I just kind of clip the corners off a little bit.
She probably went and got some cognac.
I cannot believe I did that. Now, are we pulling between the two layers of liner?
Yep. That's the only place you can pull. Everything else is stitched closed.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, this one's hard to get out too. This is this is gonna be terrible. This is what Shamika was talking about. This step right here. I forgot how terrible this is.
Yeah, the 4x4 is, but it's so stinking cute. Once you get it, it's just so cute. The
It
4x4
is.
the cutest one, but it's the hardest to turn.
Oh my. Okay, note to self. Do the next size up next time. And leave tab. Let's see. Patrice is adding a pom-pom.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Kristen wants to know what Patrice is doing with the pom-poms.
Adding it to the back.
Okay, Elba says she has her new fabric cut and the machine has started for round 2. Oh my word. Or they could have had me leave a bigger opening. I'm about ready to take the seam ripper to the opening.
Yolanda, did you get your cosmic? No, okay. Okay. So once you take it out the hoop, here is the denim side, and here's the chicken coop side. Now it's going to be kind of hard to see it on mine because I didn't use a darker thread. But if you look at the lining side, notice there are no stitches right here at all. So when you get to this part, let me draw it out so that it'll make more sense before actually doing it. And it don't matter. So when you get to that part, first of all, we're going to cut all of this. Everything is going to be cut, and you don't want to cut super close to it. You want to cut probably about this far away, minimum. You kind of want to cut kind of far away. But when you get to this part right here where there are no stitches, you kind of want to cut like this and make a tab. With the rest of it, you're going to cut all the way around with your scissors, even through the zippers. So that's why you kind of want a not trashy, but a sharp pair of scissors that you don't use with your fabric. And you're going to cut all the way around, just like so, until you get back to the tab, and you're cutting it all out. So that's pretty much what you're going to wind up with. So I'm going to start by the tab, and I'm going to cut on my pink line I just drew. Be careful not to cut through any of your stitches. All right, and then cut along your stitch line. That's the bottom.
And it's the only thing we're going to have to glue together are the 2 pieces of lining.
Yep, that's it.
Oh, so I'm not too worried about it then, that I cut that too close.
Yeah, there have been times I left the hole because it was like I couldn't do anything about it.
Because
Okay,
it's
so
not
that's-
going to show, you know. I mean, I didn't cut that close. I'll be able to do it. It's just, it's not going to affect the look of it.
Right.
Oh my.
So I just cut through the zipper. And then right here, I'm going to cut through the other zipper the other side of the zipper. And that takes me to my tab. I'm going to cut that and cut that. So that gives me a little tab here.
Okay. For those watching, this has taken me 5 minutes at least just to get that far, because this is such a little opening in this little 4x4 thing. Jamaica, I agree with you. It's the devil. I do remember though, there's a certain point when you get past that point, it all of a sudden goes a lot more easily. And I think I'm about there.
Yeah, she's almost done. This is home stretch right here. We only got a couple more things to do, so we pretty much we're done.
Done sewing.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna take you a while to get that turned inside out. or you'll be done before I am. Now, the next time we turn it, though, it's through the zipper, right? So we have a much bigger area to get it through. Okay.
Yes.
All righty. Eve, I want to see your magical trick on how to get this thing done.
Ooh, there ain't no magical trick on that.
What are you gonna do? Pull out one that you did earlier today and show it instead?
No, ma'am. I'm sitting here and struggle with this like I'm supposed to. That's why I said the bigger one is just much easier.
Finally, I got it. Still doesn't look pretty, but I have it. I have the heart part done.
That is correct, Kristen.
Patty says, I'm going to try this later. I hope it works the first time. Patty, watch the video while you do it.
So when you look at it, you're like, what the cuss? Where is my pocket? So if you look on the side, the lining pieces, there's your hole. You won't have a hole anywhere else with none of the other pieces. Everything else is stitched shut except for this hole. This little hole, you're going to turn the whole project inside out. So for the 5x7, the 5x6, the 8x8, the 7x12, all these other bigger ones are so much easier to do. These little 4x4 ones are very taxing on the hands to get this stuff pushed through.
I may just put a patch in there to cover over because I did not leave that tab and this looks terrible.
Yeah, you can do that. That makes sense. Yeah, you can use a dowel rod. Beverly, they don't have to use tearaway. I'll show that here in a sec, but it makes it easier to use tearaway. But you can use a dowel rod, a pencil. Just don't use something sharp to push this through. If you got a all thing like we got this right here, this is a 4-in-1 thing I got from a gift from Miss Joy's. Like you can use this to help you push the fabric and stuff through to turn it inside out. But I'm used to doing it with my hands and fingers, and I just kind of try and get stuff straightened out some, pull the bulk through. Once I get past a certain point, I just try and pull the bulk.
I'm having a hard time getting my zipper to open up.
It's like giving birth. Push,
I feel like I'm going to
push.
Rip the fabric.
Yeah.
Right. So the way the pattern is made, it kind of did reinforcement stitches because it knows that that's, this is what you're going to wind up doing. So she puts reinforcement stitches in there to help out, to keep you from tearing it. Try and keep you from tearing it anyway. I mean, of course, if you're Hercules, nothing we can do about it. But so you just, once you get it inside out, this is what you'll see. And I just poke out the corners. You can use something like this to help get your corners poked out. And if you trimmed your corners like Marilyn showed, then it makes it a little neater. But I didn't trim mine, I forgot. So once you got it inside out, what I like to do at this point, there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can take your tabs. These are the tabs that we cut and left out. You just tuck them in. Like fold them in, like fold in your lips, purse your lips or whatever, and there it closes it up. So I like to do, you can do double-sided tape for sewing. That can work. You can use hem tape. You can use fabric glue. But if you don't have any of that, we can skip that for right now. and come back to it later because you'll be able to turn this inside out later. I'm saying this for Delonda because I don't know. We didn't say anything.
That's what I'm doing too. I'm gonna deal
Come
with
back to it later.
taping it together later.
Now, if you did tearaway, you can just tear this away to expose your zipper. Okay, you can just tear that, and it'll show your zipper. If you did not use tearaway, you did cutaway, you can take a sharp pair of scissors and kind of trim this stabilizer away like so. Just be careful not to cut through your zipper, or you can use a seam ripper the same way and cut this stabilizer away from your zipper. But if you use tearaway, it is easier. You can just tear it off. Okay.
Okay.
And then you want to expose the whole zipper.
I have some fabric glue. Designs by Little B. Who's this? Can I use fabric fuse?
Can you use what?
Fabric fuse.
You can. So what I'm going to suggest though, Delonda, is before you use the fabric fuse, we're going to finish the pouch, which, I mean, technically we're finished. But the reason why I'm saying is because you're going to turn it inside out and then you use your fabric fuse and then use a clamp or something to clamp it shut so that it can dry and fuse properly. Because once you start flipping it inside out again, that fabric fuse may come apart. So yeah,
have
so
you
you can
used
just
this before?
Me? No.
Yeah.
Is it instant, you think?
I don't know. It's still unopened.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll come back to it because I'm
Okay.
gonna fuse mine when we're done. So at this point, here's your pouch, and there's your zipper that we did halfway. The easiest way I found to get this is to kind of shake that tab where you can see the tab. And once you see that tab, grab it and push. Because if you try to push it from the butt of the zipper, it's kind of hard. But if you push that tab, it'll push over easily.
Mm-hmm.
And then flip it inside out through the zipper. And there you got a super cute little pouch. How cute is that?
Oh, that is cute.
They are super cute.
Hers is chickens. Mine is bluey. Look at how little teeny that is. Look like. I'm gonna show you what this reminds me of. Let me see if where's my phone at? I'm gonna show y'all exactly what that reminds me of. But it's so cute.
It is.
Very cute. Is it worth it? It's cute. It's definitely
We're
cute.
bringing
It's
the facts
cute.
into the matter.
I think if it hadn't, yeah, I think you would have liked it better earlier. But it's no worries. But I'm gonna show y'all what is my phone at? Oh, it's right here.
I need to get that thing from Miss Joy's. I have it in the room. Okay, there it is.
All right, hold on there.
Oh, it's
Cute.
I love it.
Cute.
It is cute, but so now with the fabric fuse, what?
Okay, so you can just turn it back inside out through the zipper like we just did, and then put your fabric fuse on. That's all. But I didn't want so now when you use the fabric fuse, you're gonna leave it inside out and let it dry. But I wanted you to be able to turn it inside out and see your pocket, because turning it inside out before, it might have would have pulled your fabric apart. So now turn it back inside out like this, because I'm gonna do it with you. So unzip it, turn it back right, wrong side out. Back to this step. And what you'll probably do is tuck in the ends just like you just did and put glue like right in there. And then push it back closed and then put some clamps or something or put it under a book or something to hold it shut so that that glue will have time to dry. Because otherwise the glue probably it would have probably pulled apart when we flipped it inside the last flip inside out. Whereas with the hem tape or the double-sided tape, it'll just kind of fuse right away. I don't have to wait too much for it.
Hey, Lewis, welcome. Thanks for coming in.
Who is that?
Lewis, it's Darika's dad, That to This Creations.
Oh, cool.
It's her father.
Hi, her father.
Welcome. So I use hem tape and fold it in there.
Oh, pre-test.
No, you shouldn't have to pre-test nothing. That's that Helene stuff. What's her name?
No,
Helene.
it just says fabric. It doesn't. It just says
Okay.
fabric fuse.
Oh, here,
It
let
should
me.
still work good. It says quick bond too, so that should work really good.
Oh, it's blue, so it's not like a heat.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So yeah, just glue it in between and let it sit. So with that hem tape, it's done.
Patrice, you want to show us yours? She's probably over there reading. Are you over there reading?
I'm about to make a bee with the laser.
Oh, so cute.
A bumblebee or a letter B?
Nice.
Letter B to go to hang.
Oh,
That's gonna be cute.
B. Designs by Little B. Made by Little P.
Somebody actually calls me Little P. So
There is.
Did you finish the design?
no, I didn't add it yet. I gotta add it to it. I'll add it to it probably tonight before I go to bed.
What are you
With the
adding? What?
sketch mark?
It's a surprise, Marilyn. It's a surprise.
Yeah, because she says that somebody will. No, nothing. Somebody might do it.
It's a surprise.
Y'all gonna love it.
Yes,
It's gonna be great.
I think so.
I don't know how you do this.
You just gonna glue?
No, this cap, this.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't have that, so I don't know how it will work. You can't.
This is-
Do y'all know that I never wash my paintbrushes? I just throw them away.
You do.
Isn't that terrible? That's awful.
Dimps, don't listen to her. Do not listen to her.
Don't listen to me. Yeah, let me grab one. Move back. Scoot over. Sit, 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 sit.
Oopsie. I left it big on you, Patrice. Sorry. And here in a minute, when I can free my hands, This is not working. I'm going to have to get some fabric glue, I think.
What did you use?
I used the Heat and Bond. I've used it before. It's just that I didn't leave that tab, so I have almost nothing to adhere it to.
Let me see.
Is this khaki glue for fabric?
I don't know.
All purpose. I know I have fabric. Okay.
It's good. It feels like it's good.
This one says it's for fabric. probably 5 years old and it's not going to come out, but
It is. It's gonna be great.
come on.
So y'all, when I see this little pocket zipper pouch that we make, this is exactly what I think of when I see that. Look at the little pocket jeans on the back of his little jeans. Now, who in the world thought it was a good idea to put pockets on a baby's pants?
Baby
I don't
Yolando for president.
Every time I see his little jeans, I think of these little pockets because they're so teeny, about like his little pockets. Kristen, I haven't seen a sewing version, but it shouldn't be too difficult to recreate. But for people like that don't sew regularly and might sew crooked, or you want each and every one to look just so, doing it with the embroidery machine will allow every project to come out the exact same way because it's doing all the stitching for you. Everything is done in the hoop. We didn't have to sew.
Dims did something with the machine that we used the in the hoop for, but I don't know if it was larger ones of these. I don't remember what it was, but I feel like Dims did something like what we were doing in the hoop with the sewing machine. So it could definitely be done.
Mhm.
Kristen, you might just have to sew where you see the embroidery machine on this video sewed.
Well, it probably has to
doesn't
have
have
a
to
pattern
have-
of some sort. Yeah.
I feel like I should have cut closer.
You could have, but when you get used to doing it, you'll find what makes it work really good.
That should have been cut closer.
No, not that.
Can you poke out that bottom a little farther?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Maybe.
Like if you go down through the middle, it almost looks like that bottom needs to be poked out a little bit. No? Huh.
This should have been
Because you're
Huh?
cutting it closer
All of ours look
will
like,
only give you more bunching
yeah.
inside. It shouldn't have anything to do with this part of it.
So this should not be more like a closer? This shouldn't be
should
closer
not
to
go.
the stitch?
No.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be closer to the stitch because that's not the same. Remember, you're going over the line wherever that last stitch stitched around. That's the shape of it.
Let me see yours.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Patrice.
Close to
Yeah,
that.
I was wrong.
Oh, okay.
They all look like that.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought it was supposed to be more like a V. Like I feel like it's the stitch that's giving the illusion.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I never noticed that before.
I'm weird.
I don't know
Merlin.
why mine is super close. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
see, yours is close.
Yeah, this is super close. I guess because it's the 4x4. I don't know. Let me look at these other ones.
These is close.
Let's see. Yeah, these are a little bit of ways from it, but like that one is. You see that?
Oh, and with the rhinestone template, you put the rhinestones to go on the stitch.
Yes, I did. Yeah, that's the way I did ours. But this way it goes in between there. It just depends on what size. So like this one has a single row down here, whereas the bigger ones get a double row down there.
Okay.
I'll send it to you.
I'm trying.
Well, I don't know. You ain't gonna make it again, are you?
I when I looked at what Patrice did, I thought she had the zipper on the line. That's what it looked like. So I put the zipper on the line when the zipper should have been above the line.
Right. And that's what that square. So anytime you do in the hoop zipper pouch, all of them put that rectangle. They call it like railroad tracks because that's where the zipper is gonna fit.
Let me show you something. Hold on.
But yeah, you wouldn't have known. There's no worries.
I'm
And
gonna show
because
you.
the stitching is light, it was hard to see. where your zipper was.
But it, yeah. Let me show you.
Eve, you got them in all sizes.
Now, yeah.
How many sizes does it come in?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for sure. I don't know if there's another one or not.
Let's see. It's
But this is the biggest.
there is an 8x10 hoop. Let's see. A 4x4, a 5x6, a 6x7, 7x8, and 8x10. So you've done them all.
And there are rhinestone overlay for all the sizes.
So, see right here?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's on the line. So I put mine on the line.
Oh. Okay.
I can't see nothing really.
Yeah. And that's why I said, because the stitching is light, I wish I had to use a darker stitch so that we could see. No precious pieces, I do not. Wish I had a darker stitch to make it easier to see when a tutorial is being done. Yeah. So that's my bad on that.
So let me show you the difference in my two little mini pouches. And I got to figure out why. Because I like the first one I did better. Okay, see this one? How the zipper is close to down there?
Mm-hmm.
Now look at this new one I just did. Look how far it is from it.
So the reason why it's farther away, Marilyn, is because the second file, I think you did the number 5 zipper file. So it was made for a wider zipper.
But both of these zippers are the same.
No. I know your zippers are the same, but the file that you used to put on your machine might have been the number 5 file. I don't know how to tell.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? I don't know if you can tell which design you pulled. But if you pull the number 5 zipper, it's going to stitch farther away from the zipper teeth because it's made for a wider zipper tape.
Okay, zipper 5. It does say zipper 5.
Yeah.
So there's another one the same size. It's going to say zipper 3.
Yes, that is correct. That is correct.
I don't have a
I
zipper
don't even
3.
know what I use then.
It's a separate listing.
Well, this is the file that I bought, and so I used the same file on both of these. I probably had my zipper either a little further down or a little further up.
Could.
But I like the way the pink one is a little better, I think.
Okay.
Mel, you got tape stuck to your arm.
I know. I was like, it's a what do you call that thing when the corsage?
Yeah. My wrist corsage. All right. Well, we made it through. We got 4 zipper pouches.
Alicia made these earrings for me. I don't know if she's in here.
Who did?
Alicia Hernandez.
Let's look. Oh, very
cute. Look at the chicken.
They're chickens.
Oh. Oh. Let's see. I got a video called "How to Make Denim Remake Pouch." Oh, cool. So Barb found something for Kristen.
Okay. For the sewing
With the sewing machine.
Uh-huh.
Good.
Thanks, Alice.
There's a hack for everything.
Yep. There he is. Well, let's show our pouches before we sign off. Okay, Yolanda, you look ready to show yours.
But you know what, Marilyn, I use whatever you had linked below. And I don't know what size. Patrice, you have these zippers. I got these zippers from your link. So I don't know what size zipper this is. Like if it's a 3 or it's a 3.
Yeah. These are.
It should be.
I used the same one.
But the link that you have below the video, Marilyn, is for a 5 or 4?
Yeah, she says 5, but I've only used number 3 zippers in it.
I mean, the difference is barely. It's a barely size difference. But there is a difference. So, but you can use it with the number 3, but it's just a chance that the stitching may miss the zipper because it's for a wider zipper tape. So
Gotcha.
the number 3 design is closer to the teeth. So, but it'll still, you still got, it's still made a pouch. So
Yeah.
it's super cute. Can we see the chickens? See where your chickens live on the inside? Look at the chickens, y'all. Oh my God. We got to put an egg in there, y'all.
Well, no, eggs are too expensive. They stay in the refrigerator. They stay.
So is your mother getting that, or are you keeping that?
Oh, this is for me. I was gonna do Dallas Cowboys for her because I have
Oh,
have the
yeah.
y'all know Joanne has True Religion denim.
What?
They do.
Okay.
I don't even know what that is.
I didn't even know that.
Brand.
It's
I'm
like a name brand denim, but
Yeah.
they do have True Religion denim. I've seen it multiple times, and every time I was like, I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to. Maybe I'll get this since it's on sale. I might.
So in other words, you need to do another one, Delonda, so you can do a Cowboys one.
I'm gonna have to have a beverage. It's gonna be a beverage.
we need to have late night crafting some night for that, right?
Yeah.
It'll go easier. And the loop on the key, we know what not to do now. That's the beauty of stuff happening. Now we know what not to do.
Yeah, I would have moved the zipper down, up. I would have moved the zipper up, and then I would have taped the zipper in place right here. But it's not. I mean, I know how to change the needle. It's just it takes me a long time. So I can't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
So
Patrice.
the needle can be changed while you have your talk.
Yeah. Have
Conversation.
and then have the talk after he's changed it out.
You can unbig me.
It's my little pouch I made for my kid.
It's cute. I want that fabric. I'm going to go buy that fabric this weekend.
I like the strap. Homie, did you make that today too?
Yeah, I just made it.
She made a strap too, y'all.
The key fob.
Okay, so it's hanging off the little fabric that you put in it. Okay.
Yeah.
Remember you talked about maybe we should do them where we have, like where we can make it a crossbody? That's what we should do next time. I'll make a bigger one and I don't have to struggle with getting this thing birthed. And then figure out how to make it a crossbody. I would love to have one of these as a crossbody with the bling on it. Okay. A year from now when we do our next one, that's what we'll do, right?
Perfect.
All right, Eve, let's see yours.
E, why do you have on headphones?
So that it won't echo.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm listening to y'all in here. I can't, because normally I hear everybody in my speaker, but if I'm with somebody, people say there's an echo, so I start wearing headphones. But it's a little tea pouch, and I did the bluey fabric in here, so I don't know if you can see it. Ooh,
Yeah, it's hard to see on our tiny little.
Yeah, it's hard to see any of the bluey characters in here, but that's what's on the inside. So I was gonna put a little dangly crystal thing, but I decided not to. But it's cute. I love it.
It is cute. And Addie said you can also still order from Joanne's Fabric online. Awesome. Hopefully I'm gonna find it this weekend. All right, here's mine. Your little purple one.
It's cute.
You can barely see my stitching. It was too close to the color of the bag. And then my little purple fabric on the inside. Wah, 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 wah.
What do y'all use those for? Just coin purses?
I have some gum in one of mine in my purse. Other than that, I just sit here and look at it. It's just
I keep sugar packets in my candy wrapper one. So when I go get coffee, I have my own. I use that brown sugar packet. I can't think of the name of it. Sugar in the raw, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
That's the kind of sugar I use in my coffee. So I pull one out and then I got my sugar. I don't have to because the place we go only use white sugar or Splenda and stuff like that. I don't like that.
Now,
So
Patrice,
that's like
did you make the biggest one tonight, Patrice?
No, I made the big. This is the biggest one, and this is I think a 6 by something.
Will your phone fit in that biggest one?
Yeah, the phone. My phone. I actually use this one sometimes, depending on what I wear. And I take it to work with me, and I carry like my stuff around the school, and then I just so that way I don't have to carry a big purse with me when I'm going.
Yeah, because that's why I would want it for a crossbody bag to be able to just throw that on, run out. But I want to have my phone with me, so I'm gonna do the biggest one next time.
So would you just have? Well, how would you do it? I don't know. Okay.
we would
It's a different file.
probably the same way we add this. Probably put a strap, or you know what? Actually,
Just add two of them.
Patrice, put two, one on either side. The
Mhm.
only thing is her design only comes with a stitch on this side, so you probably have to add the stitch on this side to make sure that
Yeah.
it'll do.
Or
it on
just
both
tape
sides.
it down and pray it doesn't move while it's stitched
That's
to
true.
the other side.
That's true. That's very true.
But she also has a file like this, similar that has like the grommets at the top.
Oh, she does?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
With
That's right.
a strap like that. I have that file. She has that file that you can do that.
That's
And
right.
it looks like a pocket like this?
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Then
this.
I'm getting that file too, because I want to do that.
And you know what, Marilyn? That one's cute too because it has a strip of denim at the top, and the zipper is in the middle. It's kind of cool. It is a cool one. We haven't done that one, did we? We haven't done that one.
No, we haven't done that. I've done it, but we haven't done it.
We need to do that one. That would be fun. And that way, Patricia said she did it, then she can walk us through that one. And I can
I'm not walking right through nothing. Evie, you got it. You take.
I ain't done it, but I ain't never done that one.
Patrice, lose the attitude.
I will not. I will
I've never done that one. So
What do you think the name of that one is? I'm on the site now. I want to find it.
It should be. It should have the one. It should say something. You'll see it with the grommets. You want me to find it?
I'll look pocket. I'll just look pocket pouch and see if it comes up also. Oh, it said nothing.
Hold on. Let me tell you.
Okay. And then, yeah, if you want to throw it in the chat, I'll just get it out of the chat.
It might be. This might be mid zip.
And y'all,
Barb.
Yeah.
she also makes coordinating stuff. Patrice, you got the thingy. You showed your thingy.
Oh yeah, the hand sanitizer.
She makes all kind of stuff to match with these.
I just didn't feel like making one tonight. I found it, Marilyn.
Did you say you're going to make one tonight?
No, I just didn't. I'm not gonna make one.
Oh, I was going to say, you go.
I'm just gonna cut some acrylic.
What color?
I think I can match that the bag.
Oh, Renee said it's called mid-zip denim pocket.
I'm about to put it in the chat.
Awesome.
I had to sign in on.
I gotta get it. I don't think I have it.
Sharon Davenport here.
Oh, shoot. No, I haven't seen her. I was wondering that earlier. Oh, it's not going to let me click on it through StreamYard.
No.
I got to go in through YouTube.
Good night, Jesse. I can see the chat.
I'm going to find this real quick and then we'll
Take your
just
time.
sign off.
Oh, with family out of town.
KKK, there it is.
Oh yeah, she did say she was visiting her son.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, I like that.
Renee
How much
said she
is
also has one with a snap flap, y'all.
How much is it? $5.99, something like that.
$6 for this one with the grommet.
Yeah.
And it says a size 3 zipper. So I'm using this as a size 3, so it'll probably stitch a little closer to it.
And it comes in various sizes too. It comes in the 8x10 also.
Oh, good.
It doesn't come in a 4x4, I don't think.
Can you imagine this being a crossbody?
Yeah.
But it's so funny when I see all these men walking. When we go to Rockets game, I see all these men walking back to the car with their wives' purse. Y'all still bringing a purse? Like, you can't bring a purse because they only have so many lockers.
Ah.
Mm.
So
Oh,
you just see men
Shamika says,
walking.
I'm making my strap and I will post mine in the group. Okay, I want to see it. I want to see it.
So, Delonda, can you do a crossbody?
I don't know. I have to see everything. That's all. I need
No.
to see.
I'm sorry. I'm talking about. You said that when they go to the game, they can't take a purse because of the lockers. So
You
can
know
they
what? I
carry-
don't know because it's the restrictions are so small. So I just have a little Madison bought me a little Rockets is probably just a little tiny bit bigger than this. So I just carry this, like the little thing that looks like that, because
Okay.
I don't want to. I mean, and why I don't really need a purse at the game, because I want to stand up and cheer and clap. And the biggest thing I have is my necklace.
Do a game that's so long.
That's pretty big.
It's big, and I got two.
Ooh,
You can hang a pocket
do
pouch off.
rocket.
Just have your pocket pouch hanging down off your necklace.
You could do a
So-
rocket. So
Yeah, I have my Rockets fabric. I thought about that. I thought about doing it, but I have to get my.
do you have the logo embroidery? Fire.
Miles did one. He stitched Rockets logo on a sweater for Madison, but I think it's
Cute.
I don't know. I think it's kind of big, but I have the Rockets fabric because I did this. What's it up? I did this. Where is it? Didn't you send me this? Didn't you eat? You sent me this.
Yeah.
And I used
That would
it.
be cute.
I used it on this.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
cute.
nice.
I just haven't worn it yet because I was going to wear it. I was going to wear it last night, but it was our anniversary, so we wore those anniversary sweatshirts. So, but next time, because it's roller cute. Even though I didn't do a good job on my seat. See how
Here, hold
far
on.
over it is? But it's fine. It's
Wouldn't have
fine.
noticed that.
There you go. Oops.
You
Can we
wouldn't,
see it
you
again?
wouldn't have noticed.
I
It's
would
very
not have noticed that.
It looks good.
Thank you. So
All righty. Well,
it's fine.
we made 4 bags. It was a success, and I appreciate you guys coming on with me. It was fun, and thank you guys that are in the chat. Thanks for coming on. If anybody makes these, post them in all the groups. We'd love to see them. If you made any changes to it, like was it Shamika talking about the strap, let us know that too. But anyway, thanks for being here. Any parting words before we leave?
Ain't no
Thanks for
road
having
rage.
You're welcome. No road rage. Be
No.
kind. Delonda said something about road rage.
Yeah, just no to road rage.
Say no to road rage. Be kind to other people.
Be
Come to
grateful.
Bling Fest. Come to
Oh,
Bling
yeah,
Fest
that works. That works. Come to Bling Fest.
and have your
Self a Merry Little Christmas.
have your medical test done. Do your screening.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. All righty. Go ahead and get right in this. We will see you guys next time. Bye.